What's going on, guys? Back here again with another video. Today I'm going to be going over the Forbidden Door match card from AEW. I'm going to be putting in my predictions in there, and I'm going to do it with action figures. Some of these I do not have action figures of. Some of them they have not made action figures of. So if you see some of them in there that I just name and I don't show the figure of, that's why. But we are going to go ahead and get into it with the Timeless Toni Storm versus Athena match. I do not have either one of these. I do want to get them, but I don't have them in my collection right now. I kind of feel like Timeless Toni Storm's going to take this again. I feel like she's going to retain. I don't know. I kind of have mixed feelings about this match, but I do think they might give it to Toni Storm. I don't really care who wins. I would like to see Toni Storm take it, but I wouldn't mind if Athena won. But yeah, I do see her winning this match. I don't really have nothing else to say about it. But next match I'm going to be looking at is the Hiromu Takahashi versus Kyle Fletcher for the TNT title. Do not have the Kyle Fletcher. I hope it'll be releasing sooner than what we think. But I see Kyle Fletcher retaining. I don't see him giving it to Hiromu Takahashi because he is not in AEW. Maybe if he signs with AEW, I see him, if he does sign with them, giving him a title and letting him run with it. But I still don't think they're going to give it to him. I think they're going to keep letting Kyle Fletcher win until Dustin comes back or something like that, or somebody else takes it off of him. So yeah, I do see Kyle Fletcher retaining his belt there. The next match I want to look at is Kazuchika Okada versus Swerve Strickland for the AEW Unified Champion. Now, I do have both of these here. I do have the one of 3000 AEW Shop.com exclusive, and then the Unrivaled Swerve. I see Swerve taking this one, to be honest. I know they're doing this thing with Okada about him being the longest reigning AEW champion, but I do see Swerve taking it because I don't think they're going to give him a world champion run for a good little bit. But I do see him putting the not international, but the unified champion on him. Hopefully they could do that and find a way to separate the belts and make that one be its own and separate the continental and the unified the international champion, because I love the international champion and the people who've held that one. But yeah, I do see Swerve taking this one from him. I think this is going to be a really good match, though. I don't see that there's going to be any problems with this match. I think that it's going to be close to a 5-star match, hopefully. I'm hoping it will. But yes, I do see Swerve taking this match and winning the Unified AEW Champion. Next match I have is the tag team match. Adam Copeland and Christian versus, now, since Nick Wayne broke his foot, Luchasaurus or Killswitch with Kip Sabian. I don't know if Nick Wayne actually broke his foot or if that's the storyline or something like that. But I do see Edge and Christian taking this. They haven't tagged in, I can't remember how long they said, but it's been a long time, and I really see them winning this one and probably continuing a feud against them going against FTR, and people like that. But yes, I do see Edge and Christian taking this. They might do another tag team match against them, but as of right now at Forbidden Door, I do see Edge and Christian taking this one. Now, the next match we have here is the other women's match, which is the Fatal 4-Way for the TBS champion. Now, the moment of recording this, it is Mercedes Moné and Chris Statlander are the only ones in it. So, don't know who else is going to be in it, but I do see Chris Statlander taking this one. I don't really think there's going to be anybody else that gets into the match. I know there's 2 more spots open that we don't know. But I kind of feel like Chris Statlander is going to end up taking this. I know they're doing that thing with the Death Riders. I think she might end up getting in with them. But yes, I do see Chris Statlander taking that one. I do not have figures of her or Mercedes Moné. But yes, I do see her taking the TBS champion. The next match we have is going to be, and there goes the figures right there, but it's going to be FTR, and they're going to be facing in a triple threat tag team match against Brodito. I only have the Brody King. Watch out for a 1-minute review on him. This is the 1 of 3,000 Brody King, and him and Bandito are going to be going against the AEW Tag Team Champions, The Hurt Business. Now, I don't really know. I kind of feel like FTR is going to take this one. I don't think they're going to give it to Brodito. I know they're a hot tag team right now. But I kind of feel like Buddy Matthews should be coming back here soon. If y'all have to let me know in the comments, when he was supposed to return a good bit ago, but he wasn't comfortable with his foot, and different stuff like that. But I do see FTR taking the tag team titles and them doing a good heel run with the tag team titles and going against Edge and Christian and stuff like that. But yes, I think it would be cool to see Brodito win. But yeah, still I still think that FTR is going to take it. So I do have them winning the AEW World Tag Team Champions. Now the next match is going to be Nigel McGuinness. This is probably one of the matches I'm most excited for, versus Zack Sabre Jr. Now, I do have a Zack Sabre Jr. custom right here. Let me know in the comments if y'all want to see an in-depth talking about how I made it. But yes, I do have this Zack Sabre Jr. versus Nigel McGuinness. And Daniel Garcia is in Nigel's corner. If we saw from Collision at the Technical Spectacle, they shook hands at the end. But I do feel like Zack Sabre Jr. is going to retain. I don't see him giving it to Nigel. But I see Daniel Garcia turning on Nigel McGuinness to help Zack Sabre win. And them doing something where it's Nigel versus Daniel Garcia. But I do see, just from the look when he lost, and he looked really mad, and I feel like a heel turn by Daniel Garcia is going to come here soon. But yeah, I just see him turning on Nigel McGuinness and Zack Sabre Jr. picking up the win to retain the IWGP World Champion. Next match is going to be the World AEW Championship match between MJF and Hangman Adam Page here. I think this is going to be a great match. I don't think I'm going to have any problems with this match. This is another one that I'm really looking forward to. The build up to this match is really incredible. The thing that they're doing, them two. But I see Hangman retaining. I think it's way too early in his AEW World title run for them to give it to MJF. I do think they switched it up because, as we saw on Dynamite, where he made Hangman just challenging for the belt and not have to use his contract, holding Mark Briscoe hostage. But yes, I do see Hangman taking this and MJF probably challenging him in the future for it again using his contract. But I do see Hangman retaining the belt here. Now the next match, and I believe it is the final match, is going to be the Lights Out Steel Cage match. I think this is probably going to be the best match of the night. We do have now I'm kind of confused here. What are they doing with Wheeler Yuta and Claudio? They're kind of separating them here. Wheeler is not being in the match, but Claudio is, and they're putting Gabe Kidd in there. I do not have a Gabe Kidd. I wish I did. Hope we'll see one in the future because they have said that he has signed with AEW. But they're going to be taking on Darby Allin. There's my pink jacket custom Darby Allin. You could go check out how I did that in my shorts. Darby Allin, Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, and then who else did they face? Kota Ibushi and Hiroshi Tanahashi. And then they'll have Gabe Kidd on their team. I don't know why they didn't throw Wheeler Yuta in there. I don't know what's going on with them, but I see Darby and Kenny and Will and all them taking it. I don't see them giving it to the Death Riders. If they do, it's gonna be from them cheating. It's gonna be from the War Dogs coming in to play. I do see them coming into play, but I do see Darby having backup with the Ops and different people like that. But no, I really think this is probably going to be the best match of the night. I don't see anybody beating this. Maybe the Hangman and MJF match could, but no, I'm really excited for this one too. There's going to be some insane spots from Darby and Will Ospreay probably, because that we did see off of Dynamite. Will Ospreay was not cleared to wrestle, but he said he was going to wrestle anyway. He knew the risk, but he said if he knew this would be his last match, he would give it his all. So I do see him going crazy in this match, and same with Darby and Moxley and all that. But I'm really excited for this match. This is probably going to be the one I'm looking forward to the most, and then probably the Zack Sabre Jr. and Nigel, because I'm such big fans of them and their work. But no, I think this is going to be a great pay-per-view, probably one of AEW's best in my opinion, because I'm such a big fan of New Japan and AEW and their work together. But no, I hope you do like this video and subscribe. You could tap that little notification bell to see whenever I go make another video or something. Monday, the day after Forbidden Door, I'm going to be talking about the aftermath of the pay-per-view and showing who won the matches. But it's probably going to be in my ring, because in the future, I'm not sure when I'm going to upload it. I've already recorded it, but I'm going to post the AEW pop-up entrance stage video. So watch out for that one to be coming up here soon. But I am going to do it in my arena. I still got some more work to do in my ring and entrance stage and all that. It's a mess in my room right now, trying to clean up all the figures from all the different unboxings I've done. But yeah, just stay tuned, and hopefully this will be one of the best pay-per-views we have seen yet. And I hope y'all like this video, and I'll see y'all next time.